Hi, I'm Chad.
And I'm Jacob.
And welcome back to the Gun Rack.
Now today we're going to be doing the King Arms licensed King Arms CAA licensed nylon polymer M4, and this is actually completely different than the full metal one, which actually we'll be comparing the differences to them later on. So now I'll hand it over to my friend Chad here.
Well, King's Arms nylon polymer M4 shoots around 370 to 400 FPS, not so much as the Lancer Tactical AK-74 Tactical that we reviewed before. This is actually comes with 140 round mid caps to start off with. It takes standard M16 mags, full metal, fully upgradable gearbox, and just standard safety. Standard safety, just like every other M4. Yeah. Oh, and one thing that's pretty cool about it is flip-up sights, flip-up rear view sights, and it also comes with a battery holder in the stock, which is giving me trouble, and it's watertight, and it is also telescoping. So, if I could get the back compartment closed. Here is Jacob for the uses and everything.
So, okay, so this actually isn't the full King Arms CAA M4. If you can see, as I'm going to show you, how the rail system is on here. This is the tan version, and as you can tell, it's not tan. That's because I took it off because of a main flaw that the standard one had. Two main flaws, to be honest with you. Now, the first one is with this, which is the pretty super awesome looking one. It doesn't have any room for a battery at all. And so the main problem with it is, right there, I had to cut a rib off so I could get a battery plug through there. And once you get the battery on, you have to get all the connectors and everything for it, which is a problem when you want to take it off, because as soon as I get this on, when this is on the gun, this little bottom rail hook right here that goes into the bayonet, it won't come off unless you take the whole rail off. So now when you're in combat, if you have a small enough LiPo to fit in here, you're going to have problems in combat changing your battery. Thus, I went ahead and bought this $11 PEQ box that I happened to spray paint. And to save money, actually, since this gun doesn't come with a battery, I went ahead and bought a 3300 megahertz RC battery, and I just bought some connectors for it. So now it lasts me 3 times as long as all your standard batteries. Given it is 7.2, so it doesn't get as much power, but still.
More stress as well.
It does. And in fact, with the motor that I installed in it, it actually shoots the same as it normally does with the 8.4 on a regular motor. Anyways, back to the gun. It is all polymer pretty much. There really is no metal when you get this at all except for the gearbox. Even though there's so many downsides to this, which I'll let you know of in just a minute, this is an awesome gun.
It really is.
Both on and off the battlefield, if you have the standard handguard on it, it looks pretty cool, and when it's got another handguard on it, it weighs more and it's much more productive. So, given that now, it does take a range of mags, including a G&G high capacity metal mag, as you can see. It also takes the really cheap Elite Force mags of like $7. So there you go, a little wobble, not too much. It takes the Tokyo Maru high caps, which are again metal. That didn't go well. It takes the Angel Custom SR47 mags, and these we'll give a whole separate review on because there's too much to talk about without going off track of the M4. So, anyways, fits in there, looks really cool. Go ahead.
Yeah, it really does look amazing, and it works. It's worked better in the past.
Yeah. it has some problems, so we'll let you know about on the video.
Yeah.
This M4 also happens to take the extremely expensive Magpul mags. So
yeah,
if you have plenty of those, it works. Now, the mag it came with, I actually don't have because I unintentionally broke it. I was cleaning it, and at the time I didn't know how to clean a gun or mag, and I kind of got some of the jamming rod broke off into it. It stuck, and the mag did have a little bit of a funky feel to it. So I can't say much about the mag because I broke it, but it's not a ton of a good mag, and you're going to want plenty more.
Yeah.
Anyways, other than that, I would recommend replacing at least the buffer tube, as I have done with the metal one. It adds a ridiculous amount of weight to it.
Surprisingly, it's actually good for this gun.
Yes, because it's too light when you first take it out of the box, unless you've had some pretty bad guns.
It's like unnaturally light.
Yes. Now the adjustment for the stock is really cool for me because it has finger knobs on it. It's not just the gripped one. It actually has holes for your fingers, or not holes, but like dents in it for your fingers to go on. The pistol grip is extremely ergonomic and ambidextrous, so that's pretty good. To be honest, I wouldn't get a new receiver for this simply because you really can't find a metal one for cheap that has the CAA licensing. I think that's pretty cool. That's a big part of the gun.
It is.
That's so hard for me to find parts for these things, is because I don't want to replace the parts that say the licensing. Safety is full metal, thank goodness. That's really it as far as the metal, sadly. The outer barrel is plastic. Yeah, most plastic. Flash hider is actually stuck on, even though it says threaded, believe it or not.
It's kind of annoying, but...
Yeah. Dust cover, plastic. When I actually got this gun, the spring for the dust cover was not functioning. It was slipped off, and so as soon as even when I put it back on, it did not work. So I didn't got a new one. Wasn't that hard. Just took it off an old gun. Mag release, really crisp. And you know, aside from being really, really light, there's not too many downsides to it. Ooh, let's remember one. The biggest concern I have for this gun is when you're shooting it for more than 10 minutes, and you're taking more than 10 shots in that 10 minutes, which we all know that no one does that. The motor heats up a lot, and so I would definitely recommend, as I'm going yet, a heat sink motor plate, because that will make a huge difference. Now, onto the actual differences between the metal and the polymer. Obviously, the other one's metal, full metal receiver. It actually has the bolt locks back, but we don't get to, I thought they had this on this one. Apparently I don't. For some reason, this isn't too compatible with other barrels either. I haven't put one on yet, but I tried to take one off KWA. It did not go on here at all. The price difference is probably the biggest thing, because you're getting the exact same internals as the $300 one for literally half the price. I actually got it for less because when I bought it, it was $120 and it was on sale. Now it's $150.
And that's just the base price anyways, so...
Yeah, it's always on sale anyway, because you know that eBay always has some kind of sale.
Yeah.
Always like $20, something like that. 20%. Thank you. So yeah, battery box is probably the biggest thing on this. And then obviously if you not have a spare handguard lying around, which you actually have to adjust the barrel to the right length, because this is a very special handguard right here.
Yeah.
You're going to have to cut a piece out of this I used a pair of scissors. So, it wasn't that hard. So, I think my biggest points on this thing is, get it. Buy a PQ box. You can go and buy RC batteries that are double, triple the life for half the price of an airsoft one, and it fits on here fine. With the standard handguard, you can actually put all this inside, but on this handguard you obviously can't. There's not enough room. The holes aren't big enough. Plus also, sorry about that, the camera died. So we had to get new batteries and stuff, fixed it. Problem solved. Anyways, I believe I was talking about how you need to get PQ box, get an RC battery, you're good there. Just remember, you have to cut into this thing, into this handguard. Any other handguard you shouldn't have a problem with. I recommend getting a new upper. If you want some weight to it, get a new upper, get a buffer tube. I'm not concerned about the front barrel really. That's something that's not mandatory. And the stock, I would take the stock off of this gun if it broke and it was unfixable, and I'd put it on the next gun I get. I love the stock. Haven't put anything in it yet, but I love the stock.
Yeah.
Rubber butt pad and all that fun stuff. Really comfortable. It's an amazing gun. So yeah, okay, either way, if you have $150, you're an expert airsofter, you're a newbie, anything you are, this gun is great. Thank you for watching this video, and please ask some questions for the follow-ups in about a month or so. If there's any question that you have that we didn't answer, that you can't get from any other reviews, ask them in the comments below. We'll answer them next time.
And also comment what else you guys would want to see us review, and depending on whether or not we can actually get access to those guns, we may or may not do it, but we will do our best. So. And
we also, I just remembered too, we will have the link to this gun on the site. There's actually 4 versions of it. There's the black short barrel, there's the black long barrel, there's the tan long barrel, and there's the tan short barrel. So there's 4 different kinds. They're all under King Arms. Easy to find now. Yeah, that concludes this segment of the gun rack.
And we will see you all later.